my name's Artemis, and today I thought I would be charitable and help all of you basic little fuckers learn how to survive in this shithole minefield of a fandom. This fandom is not the most easiest thing in the world to survive unless you have common sense, but seeing as you're all fucking basic furs, none of you have any of that. You probably don't have any idea what the fuck it is. So I thought I would do something charitable for myself and stop me from having to deal with you ignorant bastards by teaching you how to not piss me off. Or like anybody off, I suppose. So here we go, here's some survival tips for the furry fandom. First off, you need to understand that while the furry fandom might be a massive part of your life, it is not the only part of your life, and you need to learn some fucking moderation. For instance, you might feel liberated in being able to wear some ears and a big tail and a meat, but don't, for the fucking love of God, think that this is acceptable in public or in your day-to-day life. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can be who you want to be and wear what you want to wear and all that snowflake bullshit. But let's be honest, you go out wearing a neon green fucking tail in public, expect to get some weird looks and some fucked up questions coming your way. And you all need to really weigh up the pros and the cons of doing that. Yes, you might feel all happy about wearing that collar you've got that signifies that you're actually a husky, but is it worth the look of disappointment from your grandma on Thanksgiving? Is it worth the look of your dad when you go out on your way to college as he knows that his only son is gonna get fucking mugged? In fact, the same principle can be applied to coming out. Now, for some stupid fuckers in this fandom, they tend to think that being a furry is the same as a sexual orientation. How the absolute fuck they got to this conclusion, I will never know. But Jesus Christ, do they make a big song and dance about coming out to their family and friends and co-workers. I mean, seriously, what is the best case scenario that they're expecting to come of this? But thank you for agreeing to meet with me. There's something quite personal I really need to get off my chest, and I feel you should know.
So you're gay then?
No, we've already gone over this. I'm asexual.
Right, okay, so you're pretending you're not gay.
For fuck's sake, no, I'm a dog, for God's sake.
Right, okay. So the dog's gay.
People won't really know how to react. They won't even understand the concept at the end of the day. You also need to figure out what the fucking point is. Why would you need to tell somebody? Why do they need to know? Why exactly would, say, your workplace need to know that you're actually a fucking dog?
Yeah, but our fucking last workplace knew because we told them.
Okay, those are just random people that don't really matter. Why would your family need to know that you're a dog?
Right, but our family knows because we told them once again, and we had a fucking photo taken together at Christmas.
Okay, alright, whatever, just do what I say, not what I do, okay?
What?
I can make it work, I'm special. Jesus, this is a sticky fucking subject. Okay, so, when commissioning art, don't be an asshole. No, right, okay, no, I think we're done. I think we can cover everything in that.
Elaborate.
Yes, okay. So, first of all, you need to make sure you know what you're getting. When you're commissioning your porn, or whatever the fuck it is you're commissioning, you need to know exactly how much it's going to cost, when you need to pay it, how you need to pay it, what you're going to get, when you're going to get it, who the fuck from. You also need to make sure you're clear with your instructions as well. Before we go any further, I probably should say, do not fucking ever ask for free art. Okay? And do not ever offer to pay in exposure, for fuck's sake, unless you're like being ironic. Even then, it's not even all that funny. Fucking artists will not find it funny and you'll get blacklisted like fuck. Make sure to communicate what you want clearly and efficiently, and don't get too personal. Treat it as a business transaction, because that's essentially what it is. Make sure you know exactly how long you're going to be waiting, where you are in the queue, and be consistent. If they ask for details or measurements at a certain time, get them to them, for fuck's sake. At the end of the day, you're not the only one who's going to be waiting. These bastards need to get paid. The more details, the better. At the end of the day, if you just say, I want a cute wolf with paws, then, I mean, Jesus, a short-sighted bastard would look at me and go, that about fits. You can't really get more vague than shit like that, so don't do it. If you have a specific idea in mind, give out that specific idea that you have in mind. Oh, and side note, if you're one of these bastards that tries to do like PayPal chargebacks when you bought a big suit and then suddenly you don't want to pay for it, so you just charge back and keep the suit, fuck you. Fuck you royally. So there's no secret, in fact it seems like a fucking fact that we're proud of. We almost advertise the fact that we are dramatic little fuckers, and we pride ourselves in being triggered at the most tiny little inconsequential little things. In fact, I'm fairly certain someone in the comments section just got triggered by that sentence. Drama is pretty much unavoidable in the fandom, but even though shit splatters, you can actually dodge it if you work hard enough. Okay, let's say that there's something kicking off on Twitter. You like one popufur and he's kicking off at another popufur. They're throwing bombs at each other, it's getting pretty heated, people are getting involved. First of all, don't pick sides. Don't actually wade in and think you can defuse the situation. Don't act on their behalf. And more importantly, just stay the fuck away. Don't even try to think that anything you say or do is going to actually help the situation. All it's going to do is get you dragged into this maelstrom of miscreant. More importantly, don't let it affect you if it doesn't actually affect you. There's no sense in getting upset over a collection of letters and pictures on a phone when you can just turn the fucking phone off. If you're like Popular Bay over in the US is getting all triggered about something, what the fuck does that affect you if you live in Croydon? Don't get too invested in just one thing. Have several things that you love and enjoy. Let's say, total hypothetical, completely out of nowhere, just a complete pulled out of my ass, nothing situation. Let's say you have a group of friends that are all going off to a convention, but you can't actually make it. Don't get all triggered and left behind and sort of, oh, but what about me? Because no one gives a shit about that in the first place. But also, more importantly, that's not going to help you anyways. What you need in that situation is another group of friends or several that you can go and enjoy your time with. Fuck, even spend a day, again, totally hypothetical, going all the way to one meet to meet one group of friends, and then in the evening go to meet another group of friends for a meal. Being totally invested in one thing would have meant that in this totally hypothetical, unreal situation that never happened and never will, honest, would have meant that you would have been totally dependent on that one group that you couldn't go with, would have spent the entire week feeling like shit. Spreading yourself about a bit more and having more people you're socially active with meant that you could enjoy that time instead. And it doesn't demean or discredit the feelings you have for any one group of friends at all. And it doesn't mean that because, say, one group has gone over there, but you're going to go over here with the other group, it doesn't mean that that group doesn't matter anymore. And more importantly, you're probably such an annoying little shit that only one group can put up with you at a time, and they've always got a time limit. So make sure you time it perfectly. Just when you're fucking this group off, move on to the next one. Just when you start to fuck them off, move on to the next one. Just when you start to fuck them off, this one should be okay for you to go and annoy again. Why do I get the feeling people are going to think that this is just all about me? And in fact, this whole caring too much is a problem that goes into every aspect of the fandom, and you need to learn to adapt to it. So stop caring about numbers so fucking much. Stop caring about followers and subscribers. Stop caring about status symbols. Stop caring about other people's opinions that don't affect you. Stop caring about other people liking things that you don't like. If you actually were able to avoid all of this shit that would piss you off, you'd end up quite a bit happier. And at the very least, my Twitter feed might be a little bit more peaceful, for fuck's sake. Socialize like fuck. Get yourself out there. Speak to anyone and everybody. Mix in. Find different groups. Start discussions. Find people that you enjoy spending your time with. But Jesus Christ, do it fucking carefully. Simple fact of life. Not everybody is going to match up. And there will always be clashes of personality, whether you want there to be or not. Sometimes it's very important to admit that you found someone you don't actually like or get on with, and that's never going to change. And there's no shame in that situation in just backing the fuck off and letting them live their life. Some people are going to appear just outright creepy to you, and more importantly, you're going to appear outright creepy to them. There's no shame in that. You just don't mix. There's so many different subsets to this community that you can't ever hope to fit into all of them. The furries that just play like tabletop board games are not exactly going to always mix with the full suit fuckboys that spend all their time at conventions rubbing each other's anuses. It's not to say that they don't mix entirely, just to say that it's not a guaranteed thing. There's no shame in it, okay? There's no shame, there's no, oh no, they don't like me. Some people just don't mix, and the very good thing about this fandom is where it's so varied. If you look at one group and go, yeah, they're not going to like me and they're never going to like me, all you need to do is look at a slightly off angle and go, oh, that group will be fine, they'll fucking love me. Unless, of course, you're me, in which case everybody loves you, and in fact there is nobody who doesn't love you.
In fact, the only person who doesn't love you is you.
Jesus Christ, that was a bit fucking deep, wasn't it? Well, then we need to go back to making stupid fucking jokes. How the fuck am I supposed to follow that? But the same is on the other side of things. Don't be too open either. The biggest example I can find of this is where the fandom is so open and accepting, people tend to think, oh, if they're happy with me being a dragon, maybe they're going to be happy with me loving dragon dick. And while that might be true, you don't need to be so fucking open with it, okay? You see so many people who are just like, oh, this is something I really like, and I really want everybody else to like it, and I'm going to make it my biggest fucking trait, just so I hope somebody will come along and go, hey, I like it too, and we can get together.
Oh, right, yeah.
Don't even like you fucking say it. It's great that you like it. It's great that you figured that out about yourself, but not everyone's going to share it. And more importantly, you don't want to be labeled as some kinky freak that only goes on about that one fucking thing. Again, fuck off. Do not test me. Oh, Jesus. Okay, it's going to cause me a little bit of pain to say this, like, honestly, but just be yourself. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, I feel like such a cliched cunt. But no, seriously, don't act, don't fake, because if you do, that's all you're ever going to end up doing. Just be who you want to be and who you want to meet, and the other people who are like that will naturally come together towards you. So there we go, that's the video pretty much done. I think that's a few decent tips that will help you not be such a dick in this community. I offer no guarantees, there's never a warranty on my advice, so if it all goes tits up, that's your own fucking problem.
Hey Artemis, I'm starting to get a little bit worried that you might actually be making sense and these videos are starting to be a bit too informative.
No, it should be okay. It should even out when I end up doing this fucking how to be different furry YouTubers videos and just impersonate the fuck out of them. That should have the quota in it.
Right, okay, yeah, that should be cool. Just fit in as many dick jokes as you can and we should be good. Cool.
Yeah, alright, whatever. I said, I'll leave that up to you, you lewd bastard. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.
Donate to Ko-Fi!
Fucking Christ! Can you not? They get the fucking message, alright? Oh. So yes, there we go, video done. You're such a dick.